So now is a good time to talk about Keras. So what is Keras? So Keras is a Python library that provides a simple and clean way to create a range of deep learning models. Keras code was released under MIT license. Keras has been structured based on the austerity and simplicity, and it provides a programming model without ornament that maximize readability. It allows expressing neural networks in a very modular way, considering a model like a sequence or a single graph. This is a good approximation because the components of a deep learning model are discrete elements that can be arbitrarily compiled. The new components are easily aggregated and modifiable within the framework designed for engineers to quickly test and explore new ideas. Last but not least, using a Python programming language provides constructs that allow clear programming on both a small and large scale. So ease of use is a strong point of Keras. During the design phase, the user has been the focus of attention of the developers, producing a product that reduces the user work via simple and consistent API. In this way, the number of actions necessary to solve common use cases is reduced. In addition, the results are returned in a clear manner, making the identification of possible errors very simple. In Keras, a model is represented by a sequence of autonomous and completely configurable modules that can be connected with the lowest possible number of restrictions. Everything in a Keras is a module, neural layers, cost function optimizers, initialization schemes, activation functions, and regularization schemes. These independent modules can be combined to create new and more complex models. So all models available in Keras are simple to add, and so are new classes and functions in a programming language. In addition, the modules are already available and are accompanied by numerous examples that explain their practical use. But Keras is not limited to the availability of the built-in modules. The user will be able to easily create new modules, making Keras an easily extensible environment. The Keras libraries base technologies on the levels that are used to manage input and output. So an application in Keras can be implemented through the following four simple steps. The first one is we need to prepare input and output data. The second one is we need to create the first level to manage the input data. The third one is we need to set up intermediate levels to perform the analysis. And the final one is we need to create the output level to manage the target. So Keras works as a specific high-level API for neural networks. It can act as a user interface and can extend the functionality of other deep learning framework backends on which it runs. Thanks to this feature, Keras has become the grabber for migration between frameworks. Not only can algorithms and modules of neural networks for deep learning can be exchanged, but also networks and preliminary weight. So on the other hand, since Keras is autonomous, it can be used without having to interact with the backend framework on which it is running. Keras has its own charge data type for defining computational charge. It is not based on the data structure of underlying backend framework. This way, you will not have to learn how to program backend framework. Keras is easy to use and learn. Using Keras is like working with Lego blocks. You just have to put in sequence a series of compatible modules. It's created so that people can quickly perform the experimental phase of the model using a highly modular and extensible framework. Keras focuses on defining levels for the neural network. You do not have to deal with the tensors, but it is easy to write with less code. And that is all in this video. So I hope you enjoy it. and I will see you in the next video.